In this part 4 of our Immersive Mods series, we'll discover a set of amazing mods that will make your Skyrim experience even more immersive. From animations that will make you feel like you're really there, to sounds that will surround you as you journey through Tamriel. These mods are just a few from what I'm about to show you. So yeah, be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Skyrim content. Let's jump right in and enjoy the video. Now the first mod that I'm about to showcase is a mod that enhances the players and even NPCs animations. We have EVG Conditional Idles. This mod adds in new animations that plays depending on the current situation. A few examples would be if you're holding a shield while adventuring and the weather started raining. Your character will then use the shield to keep themselves dry. Or maybe you're in the northern regions of Skyrim. Your character will then show animations that they are feeling cold. Another example is that if you somehow end up being naked, your character will then try their best to cover it up. My favorite feature about this mod is when you are below 50% of your health, your character will show signs of being injured. Same goes with Magicka being below 30%. Your character will then show signs of headache. And lastly, for stamina, if it goes below 50%, it shows early signs of fatigue. Then 25% or below should show more intense fatigue animation. I personally love these features as it really adds life to the characters in Skyrim. Next would be a few mods that adds equipments that I find immersive. We have a mod called Traveler's Armor Pack Visually Upgradeable Outfit. This beautiful set of light armor comes with a cool feature. The armor visually gets upgraded as you gain experience through your adventures and from craftable upgrades. At first, the armor will be simple, imitating a beginner adventurer that is about to embark on a journey. As you gain more experience and add upgrades, the armor becomes slightly powerful each time. What I especially love about this mod is that it visually shows you your progression through the armor, and that gives a sort of feel that you are actually achieving something. Another cool thing that not many armor mods do is the hooded version for Khajiit type characters. This small change that shows ear bumps is a cool little enhancement. To add more into the adventure aesthetic, I recommend getting Adventurer's Magic Backpack and Lantern V2. This mod adds an adventurer themed magic backpack and lantern for you to use. The backpack can either be found for sale or be crafted by you at the tanning rack. The lantern also has emissive lighting, making it useful to have when adventuring darker places. It comes with HDT-SMP support and even has multiple colors to choose from. I find this mod immersive as you need to craft the lantern itself. Usually people use mods like QuickLight that typically only needs you to set a hotkey for it to work. Those who want a more immersive experience should definitely get this mod instead. Now it's time for some world immersion mods that will definitely enhance your adventures in Skyrim. And what's a better way to start than in the oceans of Skyrim? Animated ships. As you stroll around the coastal regions of Skyrim, you'll be amazed at the sight of NPCs sailing ships that actually move. A feature that was previously impossible until this mod was released. Every city with docks will now have animated ships roaming around. This creates a sense of life when you visit these bustling ports. The best part is that you are actually allowed to ride these ships. While you may not be able to control the ship yourself, who knows, maybe one day we'll be able to control our very own ship. Whales Off the Coast, a mod that uses Sound Record Distributor to distribute specific sound cues to different locations. In this case, that would be the ocean. With this mod installed, walking around the coastal regions, you'll hear distant whale sounds. 5 different whale sounds to be exact that even plays at different time of the day. These sounds gives the impression that there are actually creatures living in the coastal region. And here's a quick preview for you to hear it yourself. In truth though, there are basically no creatures deep down in the ocean. Well, that's if we play vanilla Skyrim. However, if you want to fill the oceans with life, then Blue Whales SE and Sperm Whales SE would be somewhat a great addition. With these mods installed, Skyrim's oceans are now filled with somewhat life. I say somewhat is because these animals usually stay in place and don't really roam around the ocean. Plus, the whales don't normally attack unless it gets attacked first. Now, to enhance the coastal region even more, we can add a mod called Whale Bones on Coasts. This mod enriches the coastal regions by adding in stranded whale skeletons. The whale remains can also vary. In some areas, the remains of a whale are sometimes accompanied by a baby whale. Take note though, the mod not only adds in whale skeletons, but also adds new encounters with other wildlife creatures or even bandits. I personally think these mods altogether can further enhance the coastal region aspect of the game. So we can add in 3 more amazing sound mods. First, we have Wildwood Echoes. This mod adds 4 unique realistic forest ambient sounds to your game. These sounds will enhance the immersive feel of your adventures, whether you're strolling through the forest or hearing distant wolves, or probably you're just enjoying the echoes of the forest. So yeah, here's a quick preview of the amazing forest sounds you can expect to hear. The other sound mod I would like to recommend is Murder of the Songbirds. This amazing sound mod by the same author utilizes Sound Record Distributor once again to enable several sounds to play throughout Skyrim. I find this mod really immersive as we can now hear different sounds of birds instead of the one and only eagle sound. Anyways, here's a quick preview of the ambient sounds you'll hear with this mod installed. Now heading back in town, we got a mod called Extended Guard Dialogue. This mod in my opinion is definitely a must-have as it enhances the immersion of guards whenever they have a conversation with you. Their dialogue lines will now depend on your playstyle. Wear a full set of iron armor, guards will now comment about it.
That's good armor you've got there, friend. Iron, solid and true.
Or probably you're a rich merchant carrying gold wherever you go.
How'd you manage to find so much gold anyhow? Not from looting the tombs of our ancestors, I'd hope.
Go around carrying all that gold. Better to store it someplace safe.
There are basically 168 new dialogue lines that can also be triggered depending on what notable locations you have cleared or even the current weather.
Clear skies, perfect weather for traveling.
What impressed me the most is how the author managed to use different tools to have the most authentic voice lines. Overall, a great addition to have a more immersive experience whenever visiting a town or city. When visiting Whiterun for the first time, you'll notice that it does not really look like a city that's known for being a trading hub. There's definitely something missing. But with animated carriage, this mod enables NPCs to now travel by carriages on the road. Without the mod, most carriages found in Skyrim are just static objects. This simple yet immersive mod adds animated carriages. From the creators of animated ships, we now have animated carriages that makes Whiterun roads a lot more bustling with life. The carriages that can be seen will be varied. Sometimes you'll see guards celebrating as they travel down the road, or probably a Dwemer merchant with his Dwemer pet, and interacting with this merchant give us the ability to buy Dwemer related goods. There are a lot of different variants of carriages that you'll come across. I highly recommend pairing this mod with animated carriage additional route. Having both mods will complete the routes of animated carriages found throughout Skyrim, covering regions that the base mod did not have. As you traverse the vast landscapes of Tamriel, you'll encounter merchants and citizens traveling on carriages. I personally think that having these carriages adds a touch of realism and life to the roads. And just like animated ships, you can even hop on these carriages and experience the journey yourself. Another problem I find in Skyrim is that the fire spells don't do much aside from damaging enemies or creatures. With a mod called Cooking with Fire, we are now able to cook food using the fire spells. Simply get a bunch of raw meats and burn them with a flame spell and you'll instantly get the cooked version of the meat. I personally find this simple yet immersive mod innovative in a way that makes a lot of sense. I honestly think that this mod is especially great when used while playing in survival mode as a mage character. Overall, a simple plug-and-play immersive mod that I would recommend you to try out. And lastly, we have a mod called Stamina of Shooting. This mod fixes the unrealistic gameplay feature when using a bow in vanilla Skyrim. Whenever you keep a bow drawn, stamina does not deplete, which realistically should tire the person doing the action. However, with this mod installed, stamina will now gradually deplete while the bow is drawn, and once it fully depletes, your character will put the bow down. I find this a lot more realistic, plus this will change the way you use a bow when hunting or even fighting enemies. The author has also added multiple stamina cost options for you to choose whichever you prefer more. So yeah, that's about it for our part 4 of Immersive Mods. I hope you all enjoyed this video and got some mods out of it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I just want to thank my channel members and viewers for all the support you've given me. I'll see you all in the next video, and as always, take care and happy modding.